Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. As you can see, today I'm back with a brand new video on Rocket League, and today I'm completing my final 2 placement matches in the 1v1 playlist. As you can see, I currently have 8 out of 10 matches complete, so I'm going to complete the final 2 today and yeah, see what rank I get. Let's just get straight into it. Okay guys, so I'm in the first game. I believe I'm currently being placed somewhere around high diamond 1 to low diamond 2. I think last season I may have been about diamond 2, although I'm not 100% on that. That's really awful, that angle. Oh, kind of bounced just too far off of the wall. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had a good start to the placement matches. I did, I think, 6 of them yesterday, and I think I lost 4 of them. I was not having a good day yesterday at all. Like, it took me so many matches to warm up. And then, yeah, when I just ended up giving up trying to warm up and actually played the games, I did not get on very well. The 2 I won, I think I barely won, and a lot of the ones I lost, to be honest, were fairly close, but still, it was just not my day. I was missing so many chances that were the sort of ones that you shouldn't really be missing. That's one of those really annoying ones where it's like off the wall, so you can't control it as such. Oh, god damn it. I keep having that in a lot of my games. I go like several goals down, like 2 or 3 goals down, and then I end up kind of pulling it back a bit. But this guy, like, seriously, this guy is so much better than all of the other guys I've been coming up against. Like, I swear to god, most of the guys I've been coming up against, like, don't get me wrong, they're decent, but I was way better than them. This guy is one of those where I think, like, you know, he's probably, like, maybe my level, slightly above. Certainly in terms of, like, what I would consider for, like, a 2v2 player, because that's kind of the main one that I look at. Because I don't really play ones, like, at all. Yeah, seriously, this guy, there's no way he is the same rank as the last 2 people I played. Because I did do 2 of my placement matches this morning, and both of them I won, which is kind of really strange, and I'll tell you why now. Because both of them I won by forfeit when I scored my 4th goal. But the thing was, the first one, I scored it to go 4-all, and he forfeit. And the second one, I scored it to go, I think, 4-3, and he forfeit. Yeah, that's one of those where it's like I'm far enough away. I don't think I would have got to that. Maybe if I had grabbed some pads I might have been able to, but yeah. But yeah, honestly, I just hate ones so much. Like, I can't play how I would normally like to play. I normally like to play really, really, really aggressive. Like, go for loads of really insane, ridiculous stuff. But you can't do that in ones. You just get scored on over and over and over. You have to be like really precise, try and be like, you know, super smart and that, and it's just, I can't be bothered. I want to enjoy the game type of thing, and to do that I want to try and go for all this aerial stuff. I want to try and go for that sort of stuff, but you can't in ones. Like, unless you're really, really good at it, and I'm not very consistent at all. I hit it maybe like 1 times out of 100, like especially well. Like, I might score it maybe 5 times out of 100, but in terms of actually well enough to like score against someone, yeah, even less than that. So it's just, I can't play how I would normally play. But this guy just, why? I wonder if this is why this guy's so low, because he definitely seems like he should be a higher rank. Maybe he keeps like, is he? Oh, he's not even going for it. I'll use this opportunity to try and practice then. Try and maybe go for like a ceiling shot or something. Ooh. If I'd have got that, I reckon that'd have been a goal. I don't know why that guy just stopped playing. But yeah, that's kind of why I don't really play a lot of ones. Like, I occasionally play it every now and then, because, you know, it sort of makes me a lot more controlled and stuff a lot of the time. But it's just, I don't know, I find it really boring and really annoying, because it's like, you know, a lot of the time I'm just like, really? Like, my playstyle and what I kind of enjoy about the game doesn't really suit ones. Which is also kind of why my rank is a lot lower in ones as well. Really, I thought that was on top of his car. Like, see what I mean? I'm very aggressive, like sort of stuff like that would normally work really well in twos, because it would give loads of time to my teammate if I had one. And that's kind of like how I play a lot of the stuff. Like, the amount of times when I've been scored on just simply because, like, I've done a really, like, what I would consider to be a good 50 if it was 2v2, but obviously it's 1v1 and I'm completely out of it. And that's kind of like my biggest problem, I'd say, with 1v1. I think I might have missed that. I did. Honestly, I'm not doing too bad, like 6-4. I honestly felt like I was so much further behind. I literally only just looked at the scoreboard then and I thought, oh, I'm probably like, what? I think I could just about see the 6, and I was like, you know what, I'm probably... Like that, that would be a really good challenge if it was 2v2, like, perfect cross into the middle, but it's like, it's not, it's 1v1. And like, these are the sort of goals I keep getting, like the only goals I seem to get. Which, like, don't get me wrong, it's like, it's nice, because it gets me to practice my accuracy in that, but it's not... And even that, I would have taken that so much more differently if that was 2v2. Like, even now, I'd probably take this differently as well. And that's kind of my biggest issue. It takes me a long time to sort of warm up for ones, as you would say. That would have been 6-5. I wouldn't have won anyway, but yeah, not the worst game. Honestly, I thought with the way that guy was playing, like, he was a lot better than everyone else I played. I thought that game would go so much worse. So 6-4 I'm fairly happy with. Like, I'll take that. But yeah, let's hopefully I can get into the ones mindset a bit better. Because sometimes I get into it really well, and I can play loads of ones games and do incredibly well, and then other times, like, I just can't for the life of me get into it whatsoever. Like, I just keep doing stuff that I would normally do in like 2v2, which, as you'll probably notice, doesn't work very well. Like that, fair enough, that's like one of them where it's like a kickoff thing. Again, because I don't really play ones, like, I don't normally get a lot of kickoff goals or goals from the kickoff. Even like this, I'd probably play this a whole lot differently if it was 2v2. Like, I would have tried to take that in the air potentially. Oh, god damn it. That was nice. And I know they say ones, or like, just shows you your issues and like the stuff you suck at, but it's like, I have to completely change my play style for ones, and it's like, yeah, I mean, it shows me that I need to work on like my control. I already knew that. Like, I already knew my control sucked. But it's just, honestly, completely changing my mindset for it is, like, what does that prove that I'm bad at? The ones mindset? I mean, I also suck at bumps and demos and that, which I can't, again, I also knew that. And the thing that I'm really good at, like the aerials and that, I can't really use as much. Or like team plays as well. Like, I'm very good at doing really good passes and that, but obviously if I'm trying to pass to myself, how do I do that? It's like, huh? Honestly, this guy definitely seems a lot more like people that I've been coming up against. Okay, not quite. Oh, even like that, like I keep wanting to go for stuff all the time, like, because that's just the way I play the game. And then, obviously in something like this, that doesn't work. Same with that, like, that's what I would normally do in 2s, and it would work fairly well, but I can't do that in 1s, and I keep having to stop myself. And it's like, I'm going against, like, the natural way I play the game. I like this stuff. The other thing I'm fairly good at is my recoveries are fairly good. Like, obviously, my boost management could do with some work, my control could do with some work, and yeah. But a lot of that stuff is like the stuff you really, really need for 1v1. Like, all the stuff I know I need to improve on is all of the stuff that really, really matters in a 1v1. And all the stuff I'm good at is like almost forgotten about kind of in a 1v1. Like, you can have some people that are really, really good at 1v1s but suck at everything else, and then you can have other people kind of like me that, I mean, I don't suck at 1v1 as such, but I'm not like really, really good at it. But then I'm kind of like really good at most of the other game modes. Like, you look at my rank and pretty much everything else, and I'm champ 1, champ 2, like, yeah, I've gone down a fair bit because I don't really play the game a lot now. Like, this is kind of the first time I played it in about, what, a couple months. So, you know, obviously I've gone down, but even still, I'm still like 2 or 3 ranks higher in every other game mode than I am in 1v1. Which kind of shows, like, obviously I am fairly good, like, you can't do that solo queuing in every single game mode. But at the same time, it just shows that my playstyle obviously isn't something that normally suits 1s. It's certainly not at my skill level, I'd say. Like, don't get me wrong, the playstyle could really, really suit 1s if I was like really, really consistent and really, really good at everything. But it doesn't. Like this. Would I have normally played that by controlling it? Absolutely not. Like, if that was any other game, I would have just come off of the wall and done something like that, which would have been fine if it was another game mode, but it's not, it's 1v1. Like, I had to fight my sort of base instinct with that one. Again, with that, like, I kind of shouldn't have done that. Like, very, very not what you want for a 1v1 game, really. Or even on these, like, I hate it because normally I just challenge it really early, and, you know, even if I don't hit it, I'd force them to do something. Like, that's the way I very much play against people that like to control the ball. Wait, was that not in? Oh, that bump completely messed me up. Yeah, like people that have the ball on top of their car, the way I would normally play that is I just go for it as soon as possible, and then I'd force them to do something, which would then mean that my teammate would be able to sort of deal with it and follow it up and that. But obviously in 1v1 that doesn't work, because if you miss, you're scored on. So again, it's like I'm having to try and work out another way of doing it. Even like that was a fairly good example of when what I would normally go for works, but you know, it's like I knew I had time there because he was underneath me, but obviously a lot of the time you can't do that because you need them to not be able to follow it. Oh, of course that 50 does that. But yeah, honestly, my bumps and demos suck so bad in this game. Like, I've tried to do it so many times, and it would be perfect, but then I just can't get it. Okay, that probably should be game over then. Well, overtime anyway. yeah, thought so. Would have been nice if I could have got something decent off the kickoff, but oh well. Okay guys, so that didn't go very well. I got a bit distracted and yeah, obviously ended up getting scored on. So I placed Diamond 1 Div 3? How the hell am I Div 3? I was up against a Diamond 2 in the last game. The last 2 games. How the hell did I end up Diamond 1? Yeah, that's very annoying. But again, it's like I said, sort of like my playstyle doesn't really suit ones, and like unless I'm very much playing the game and I'm playing it consistently, I'm not really able to play a lot of ones because obviously I naturally default to how I would normally play. It's sort of like the way I played the entire time I played the game, and that doesn't really suit one. So I think maybe if I got back into the game, I could easily get back up. But yeah, I mean the games didn't go too bad. They were both incredibly, like the first one I'd say was a lot closer than I thought it was, and this game was incredibly close. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and everything else I see on Rocket League or any other videos that I see me do on this channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Built an empire of sound.